Alrighty, everyone, we are back again with some more Rome 2 on the beautiful city of Rome. Actually, on the large version of this map this time, as you can tell by the fun little sniping point you can have. Though, for whatever reason, you can't get off onto this, which is really nice if you would be able to, but you can't. But this is still a pretty nice point to have for this purpose right here. So you can shoot on approaching attackers. But with that, we have ourselves I believe it is a 3v3. I'm not losing my mind. Uh, yeah, 3v3 here. Another one from Titled, though to be fair, sadly not a medium one without endless up-to-date names, but we should get this party started. The first of which, since we are on Rome, let's start with our attacking Rome, who wants to retake his city. He's got a Legatus General. He's got 2 fixed ballista, 1 legionary cavalry, 1 auxiliary Balearic slinger, 3 auxiliary Syrian archers, 1 Hastati, and of course 6 legionnaires, 3 legionary cohort, and 2 Socii Hastati. There's ballista number 1, and I believe ballista number 2. Where are you? I know there was 2. I'm not losing my mind. Oh, we'll find it. Oh, there's ballista number 2. There we go. Next up we have. Let's go with Seleucid, which is HGBL. He's got a shield bearer general, 1 light cavalry, 4 Syrian archers, 3 Eastern spearmen, 9 thorax swords, and 2 Thoreos spears. There we go. At least that evened out the 2 ballistas for Rome. Finally, we have the Florida Yanwal by Boii, or FL Yanwal. That's how you spell Florida. 3 Sworn, including his general. He's got himself to fixed ballista as well. 3 Celtic bowmen, 3 Celtic swordsmen, 2 levy freemen, 1 naked sword, and 5 sword followers. Pretty scary Boii army there. Same with the Roman one. Seleucid, I would have liked a few more silver shield swords, but hey, it's preference. Let us get into the defenders. First off, we have Bactria, brought to us by Mr. Titled Son himself. He's got himself a Bactrian Royal Guard General, 1 Citizen Cavalry, 4 Bactrian Peltas, which is an interesting one. You don't normally see those. 5 Bactrian Hillmen, the better of the Hillmen. 7 Thorax Swords, and of course 1 Thoreos Spear. Next up, to his left, we have Carthage by Potyi Czech. He's got himself a disgusting better general's bodyguard. So of course, now I want the defenders to lose, so I hope Rome wins. Best barbarian faction 1, and 2, it doesn't have a general bodyguard. Or at least he's forced into it. He's got himself a scorpion, and as well as 3 Celtic light horse. Well, mercenary Celtic light horse. A lot of mercenaries, because now he has a mercenary Balearic slinger, 3 mercenary Cretan archers, 2 African pikes, 3 late Carthaginian hoplites, 3 mercenary Iberian swords, and 3 mercenary Italian swords. Brought himself some mercenaries with him today. It's fine, as long as the mercenaries die, you don't have to pay them. That's how it works. Finally, we have RDI here, who is an apple. Or just, no, sorry, RDI is the neutral face, that's right. Neutral face RDI. 3 noble hoplites, including his general, 1 scorpion himself, 2 Illyrian cavalry, 2 of the slave javies, 2 of the slave slingers, 1 Illyrian hoplite, 6 Illyrian marines, which I think is more than we typically want, and 3 mercenary Celtic swords. I think he can get away if he uses those Celtic swords well. I don't like a lot of marines because you tend not to be able to use them very well, so I hope he's able to, especially when you're on your own. Honestly, if I was RDI, I would probably want Carthage's... No, even then, that'd be tough to take either position with so little infantry. I guess the biggest hope is that his Celtic warriors can hold them in place for him to get enough shots with the Marines to move those Marines into combat. That's the only way I see that army doing well, to be honest. Or if they just don't attack here. But with that, that is the army comps out of the way. Let's get this party started.
Defenders, listen to my words. We stand on the ramparts, ready to sell our lives dearly. If death is the price for victory, so be it. I hope that you live to celebrate victory with me.
Well, I'm glad he knows he's going to survive. As a proud general leading from the rear. It's how I like to build my armies as well, to be honest. Oops. My mouse does not like me, so let's see how we're getting started here. Okay, pretty heavy push on this side. Interesting defense. So it looks like he's given up on the walls. The benefit of this is that actually doesn't include this arrow tower. That arrow tower, if I'm not mistaken, has... No. Is it part of this one? Oh gosh, I don't remember where that arrow tower comes from. I think it's from up here, but I could be mistaken with another map. Here, it looks like they have a more aggressive style defense. Honestly, the hill, this area is a horrendous spot to attack because the enemy can actually just hold up like that. And if you try to get position troops to shoot there, ranged units can fire in this way. Which is why I think one of my most fun battles I was playing as the Odrissan Kingdom, and I sallied out on an enemy here. And I was using the Falxes to basically hit people coming off the bridge, and then pushing into the bridge, and then pull them back when I got too far. Actually, won me that fight. Why did that gate open? Nothing came out. Why is that gate opening? The deer! The deer are part of the defenders. Oh no. Nice little play here. 3 mercenary Celtic Light Horse. Celtic Light Horse is what I'm going to call it. Have moved here and are actually managing to keep hidden, so that's really good. Ooh, that one's no longer hidden. That's bad. You need to get that one back to hidden. Are they going to get noticed? You need to pull that unit down. There we go, he noticed. Hopefully no one else noticed. Nope, there's another one that's now open. Oh no. You need to pull those down a little further. Oh. So Rome is positioned outwards, so he is already anticipating. Let's see if he moved all 3 to be hidden again. Yes, they did. It doesn't look like anyone's noticed. I like how Rome's positioned this way to prevent against a eat out. Which I can see happen. Really, standard shot on the walls. And it actually worked. Nice. I guess because it is more accurate, it is useful. But that makes one of the... This is another reason why you like that choke point. One thing you can do is, as a line of tortoises start coming in, is just eat yourself out. And just cause some damage and mayhem. That's because you're forcing them into a choke point, so it goes really well for you. Oh, cavalry coming out. Citizen Cav. Benefit of them coming out like that is look how long they've stayed hidden. They're still fucking hidden. That's wild. Okay, now they're no longer hidden, but that's so late into the fight. I mean, Seleucid has noticed. But not into position fast enough. Nice little hit. Now, get out of there.
By your command. As you command. Orders understood.
Honestly, I don't know how much of a good strike this would have been to play that hand too early. But got him 15 kills, disrupted some of the assault for a little bit, but not for very long, especially with 2 breaches already made. They only lost 5 men, though. These guys still hidden? Yes, they are. It looks like it's time for Boei to start moving up. Interesting enough, why wouldn't you just bring up the battering ram? At least put it there so you could utilize it if you'd want to. I guess to protect against the Citizen Cav coming out again. Thorax now coming in on support. I guess that one is part of that. Okay, interesting. Are they going to lead with Thorax Swordsman? I mean, you can. No, they're just going to use it as support. Alright. Any movement on this flank? Ooh, artillery shots in. Actually hitting the Thraos. Oh no, not the Thraos! Alright, Eastern Spearmen taking that. That could be some good hits if they get that angle right. Nice hits, to be honest. There you go. There you go. That was a beautiful hit right there. Holy cow. Nearly 20 kills on that. What did that put you up to? 33. 33. Nice. What are you aiming at? I guess maybe that Thorax right there. Okay. They're on fire at will. That's a mistake. That's not going to give them any kills. Oh? Illyrian Cav out just to bait, I guess? What are they trying to do? Oh, they're basically trying to snipe the Scorpion shots. Nice. And doing a good job of it, actually. They've only lost 6. Looks like they've gotten the hang of it. Ooh, that one might have got a few. No? Nope. The game of Ring Around the Rosie still continues. Very big misses there. Just barely. Okay, continue a little further. We're turning around now. Turn around now that the volley went through. Okay, there you go. Looks like the light cavalry is moving his way back over. Maybe to deal with the Illyrians that are just messing around. But he is starting to get tired on out. What do we got over here? Citizen cavalry sneaking his way back out. Ah, I see what he's doing. He's going to force them off. Nice, even got that hit in. That's beautiful. That's actually really beautiful. That one was far more worth it, in my opinion. For a Citizen Cav, though. For a medium melee Cav, I mean, you want to wait for an opportunity to just cause chaos with them. But, infantry out to go cause havoc. Ooh, they got stuck up again. Yep, pulling away, doing what he can to harass. Again, more fire. You're not going to do much damage in these guys. Oh, if that hit, that would have been wild. You don't normally want to try to hit cavalry like that, but hey. These are sword followers moving up. Those Italians are not going to do well. Oh, that's an Iberian. Oh, he actually is getting volleys in. Holy cow. Wow, that's wild. Oh, they're going to get eviscerated now. Nice job, Citizen Cavalry, holding them up and actually getting some good hits on there. Now the archers. Now this is where you want to fire archers, but you can't, I guess. Citizen Cav going to come on in. If the thoraxes are out of position. There you go. That's far more. That's actually really good hits right there.
For glory!
Yep, and now that another group big force is going in, you go yeet yourself back in. There you go. This is actually very good work with the Citizen Cav. I was worried initially when he brought them out, but Titled actually did a really good job with that one. Really proud. 120 kills with Citizen Cav. Get a final charge in, yeah. See if you can get it. Hopefully they don't rout before you get into the charge to get a little more kills. Now they routed. Pity. Happens sometimes. Happens sometimes. Over here, still no movement. My Cav moved back over here. Honestly. I guess they're protected, but maybe they're not paying attention. That could be an interesting play. No, they're going to pull back. I'm a very aggressive player. I probably would have tried to gamble for that to see if they were paying attention, because if not, that would have been a beautiful shot against 2-7 Syrian heavies. Especially when these guys start coming back out. The focus is going to be faced and forward, but now it's too late. Yeah, Bowie, I'm moving in. It looks like they're giving up this initial defense, which probably is a good idea. It's just Bactria here, and they're fighting the combined forces of Bowie and Seleucid. RDI, why are you moving those Javies up? I guess you can. There is no... But they can get up here, so I wouldn't. Looks like Bactria is actually gonna... Yeah, Bactria is moving back around to go help them. But they're getting up. Those Javies are not going to get any kills. Those Celtic Light Horse are still hiding, waiting for their moment to strike. Is this unit still messing around? It is. But it looks like the Light Cavalry has come for him. Light Cavalry is a what? Yeah, Light Melee Cavalry against a Medium Cavalry. Don't know who's going to win. They're both fresh? Yeah. Oh, let's see who wins. Light or Illyrians? Lights do get the charge, but... I mean, that could prove to be big, but I mean... What are stat differences? No, the lights are better. I mean, the difference is armor and morale, but the honestly, the light cavalry is a better cavalry unit. Interesting. Yeah, they're getting ripped apart. Good job, light cavalry. That's also like one side got the charge, one side didn't. Now Rome's coming in over here. Actually, in force, that's what, 3 legionnaires? Ooh, that's actually gonna. Oh yeah, they did move forces off of the wall. Looks like they are going to be giving up this assault, which actually will be very good for RDI, because now RDI can move in as the support army. Caught in the back, and they didn't engage well. With that Illyrian cavalry might actually end up doing some real damage. Alright, what do we got over here? Another wall break, and looks like Carthage is coming out again to harass with those... Yeah, that weakened Italian and another Italian. Yeah, trying to get to those archers. 3 volleys, that's only... Oh, less than 20 kills. Yeah, if they hadn't lost this position, that would have been a really good move. But with them losing that position, there's really not much they can get out of that play. What else do we got? Did they actually beat the light cavalry? Oh shit. Yeah. Damn. Good job, Illyrian cavalry. And they only lost 1 man doing it. Damn. A reversal of what happened to the other one. That's really good. Oh no, poor Eastern Spearmen. No. No, those poor boys. Oh, they're so lucky they didn't get that point-blank javelin volley, but they are still going to be fighting Axis, which they're not going to do well against, to be honest. I'm sorry. Why is that? That Thorax got really beat up. Holy shit. Well, hopefully they'll get a few kills. They've already gotten up 10 to 11 kills. Lose Javelin. Those Marines are now being able to Javelin. Yeah, now that they're able to actually move Marines over here as a support army, this actually might go very well, especially with that Bactrian front line. I'm glad they were able to get that. Next Eastern Spearman's going into a... Oh no, those poor Easterns. No! I know that they're just here to absorb ammo, but god damn it, those monsters. Move a little closer so you can get more volleys to kill them. Oh, those monsters. Oh, they're even going to charge in on them? Alright, I believe in you, Eastern Spearmen. Oh, they got hit again. Yeah, those Eastern Spearmen are not doing very well. But they did pull a unit out of position. I mean, to be fair, there was no one to capitalize on that, and that out of position wasn't going to do much unless you could somehow sneak through there. Sneak through there, get through those, then get into those. Even those are javelins, you'd want to probably get that unit. Look at that, Hillmen versus Sword Followers, and the Hillmen are definitely winning, and definitely not being horribly supported, and still losing. Right, this unit of Hillmen coming on in. Keep going, Bactrian Hillmen, I believe in you. Ooh. Nice brutal volley. I mean, to be honest, I would not have pulled that unit out. Alright, African pikemen. Moving on up. Ooh. Fire continually ripping in. Those Peltists are being targeted hard. How are the Ballistas doing? Let's see. 33 there. I'm missing one. Did it already die? 62. What happened to the last one? 48, they're routing. Okay. Nothing too impressive with the Ballistas. 72 kills and they were able to get out. Get those pikes down, Africans. Get those pikes down. Dude, what are you doing? Why are you treating them as infantry? Honestly, the pikes down would have been a very good spot right here. What are they doing? I mean, I guess you can stack with those pikes because they don't have their pikes out. Wild, wild stuff. Oh, pikes are going out now. There we go. Well, I don't know why you allow them to get so close in. No, why would you retreat? No, don't retreat! Oh my gosh. You actually had that position so well held. If you broke those two units, you could have pulled back, but... wasting it now. Yeah, they're just going to get targeted on their way back the entire way. Oh boy. Down to 88 men. Yeah. I mean, there's nowhere for that African pike to run. It's just going to die here. Yep, they're going to just continually target. You should have stayed there. At least you would have gotten more kills, done a bit more damage, and this is just a waste. Pity. Yeah. They're not going to stop shooting that unit. That unit is now worthless. It's half strength. It's not going to function properly as a pike anymore.
At speed!
Nice, the Scorpion's firing, though.
Advance at speed!
That's actually a pretty good clump if you can get that. That's a lot of just... Even though it's a lot of archers and they're loosely spread, there's just so many of them. Alright, these Marines are out of ammo. Nice job there. Marines are able to do well. Okay, that's good. I'm glad they are.
Advance at speed!
I get worried when I see so many Marines, so I'm glad they... Ooh! Nice job, Celtic Horse, though. You are all in wedge formation there. 32 there, silencing that. Those two are dropping off. How's the last one doing? Not very well with the cavalry sneak, though. I mean, you were fighting Rome. You weren't going to do well with light cavalry, trust me. Someone who's used light cavalry and medium cavalry against Rome. I think one of my favorite things is I scared a player of Rome with like step like the step lancers. Me and Armored brought them, and we had a total of like 12 of them between the two of us because they were so cheap, and just surrounded the Roman army who was attacking by himself. Now, when we actually charged, we lost more step lancers than he lost legionnaires, but he was just so scared to move out and make himself vulnerable that we managed to win a 2v3 that way. Oh, is he actually going to make it? He made it to the Bactrian Hillman lines. Yay! And immediately broke. Got them to kill some of their own men, though. Congrats. Those archers are still on auto fire. We got the Carthaginian sally out. Nice, nice, nice. Timed, I guess, with that push. Again, those pikemen are still not... Pull the pikes out. What are you doing? Good job, Iberians, to get that flank. The legionary cohort should drop. Nice sally out, by the way, Carthage. I still don't know what you're doing with the pikes. It's what happens when you bring a general bodyguard. General, you have to find ways to lose units to make up for the fact that your general doesn't cost anything. Speaking of generals, nice, those mercenary like Kiev are doing what they can. Where is the Carthaginian general? Did he lose it? No. There it is, okay. Nice job with the Celtic Horse, getting these right here. Getting the volleys as well. Allowing them to get in, get a few distractions in. Now the pikes come out, seriously. They're down to 95 men before you pull the pikes out. Get those pikes down, come on. Those pikes are still not down. There we go. Broke that unit. There you go. Good job, good job. Pushing Rome back on that front and still holding over here. Though those forces on the left-hand flank are looking a bit weak. Still just a heavy concentrated push here. How's Saluka doing? Starting to push through the Bactrian Hillmen. These guys are out of ammo. Did they leave that Scorpion behind? No, they are managing to take that back. Good. Nice, more volleys with the Marines, and it looks like they're out of ammo, so perfect timing. Okay, over here it looks like they did commit to that smaller fight.
As you command. Understood.
Yeah, pull back, pull back.
By your command. Judas!
Let's see how over here is looking. Late Carthaginian hoplites are not doing well. They're being forced into the pike. I wish the pike was healthier. Would have helped them pull more against that push. Yep, and then once they start to pull away, push on in. Good work. Now the issue is those Italians are not going to be lasting for much longer. There you go. Start poking them in the side. And those Iberians did take the volley as well. That's nice. Now, to be honest, if I was Rome right here, eat yourself in. Yep, there you go. They got forced into bad positioning. And now they're trapped here inside the enemy formation. Yeah, they're going to break. Those pikes are gone. And this is going to be the last of probably the assault of Carthage here. They don't have enough health to here. If I were them, cut your losses. Pull back with this light Carthaginian, that Italian, and that late Carthaginian. At least defend inside. Do a bit more there. Archer fire ready to now start. Yeah, they're pounding on in. The one thing I found with Peltis is you tend to run out of ammo before you tend to die. Hoplites are moving in now, the heavy armor boys. Let's go. Moving the pikes back in. I wish you used those pikes. They're 53 men. Oh gosh, they're not going to do much. What are they still doing holding out there? You can also get that Iberian swordman in. Get back inside. I guess you are getting the javelin volleys off. Just, I guess, commit there. What are you doing? Yeah, pull back. Thank you. With that, I mean, I would just pull back out of that bridge set entirely. You're not holding it. And most of the forces aren't over there. It's mostly come up here into this clump. Pike's doing what they can, still can't do much. Got up to 49 kills. Damn. Celtic Scorpion is doing, or the RDI Scorpion is doing well. The Greek Scorpion. Let's see here. Honestly, if things continue like this, it's going to be tough for the defenders because the main avenue, their support on the attack, is getting shot in the side. And if they can break through here, then this collapses this front here. So the attackers are actually doing a very good job with this, holding this front down so they can fire into the flank here. And they're still forcing a few units to stay over there because of that force for Rome. Genuinely, just move inside. Honestly, I don't know why they don't commit to wiping out these forces. There's not, I guess because there, but I mean, if you commit to an assault here, and here at the same time, these forces, these Carthaginian forces are toast. To be perfectly honest. Yeah, 131 and 90. Rotate that thorax sword over this way, and bam. They're going to commit to the fight here. Okay. Oh. That's wild in my opinion. Rome is just screwing this up right there. That out of all the plays you could have done, that's the worst one. Yep. Breaking through the gaps and lowering the armor value. Yep, and here comes the next one. Iberians. Now only committing with one unit. You need to commit with both units, man. Commit in. Now this is when Saluka needs to commit in himself. If he can commit himself, they've got this. But if Saluka just sits there, Rome's dead. And what would have been a loss for Carthage is actually going to end up into a win. Which is sad to see. Yeah. These forces committed in would have won them the fight, because you could have held up these guys and moved in, isolated Carthage, and when these units start to break, get that cavalry in and bam, you won. Alright, let's watch this fight here. Lyrian Hoplite still holding out. Nice, nice, nice. I like how the Lyrian Hoplite and a bunch of Marines could come in before the Celtics. Nope. Seleucid's still not advancing in, so... yeah. Sorry, Rome. You got screwed by your allies there. Nice hit. I mean, the benefit of Wedge, but... I mean, you just lost so many men. Good kills on the Legionary Cavalry, though, but... yeah, it was to protect the rear charge. I get it. It was a Flying Wedge, too. That Legionary cohort still did very well based on what he had there. Now, not only that, but the archers are actually getting forced away by the Cretan archers and the Scorpion. Which is good. This might actually end up in the defender's favor if they continue to play like this. Honestly, I thought their teamwork did really well at the beginning, and something happened. I don't know. So could really just stop moving. I guess he's more defensively focused, but even his archers, like, what are you doing with your archers? Not out, are they? Yeah, he just left Roma High out to dry twice. With that Carthage fight there, and then with this archer fight. Interesting. And since he's the force with a decent amount of infantry left, I mean, Roma has some, he's going to have to pull these units over. You can't hold the priests. If you're not going to attack over there, you need to get the forces over here now. After the loss of the Legionary cohort, you're going to need them. Honestly, if I was Carthage at this point, I would press this. Hit this as hard as you can. You can actually break through these 3 units and force them to commit more forces outside for a counterattack. Force Seleucid to react, because they are just not. I don't know. I get in this mood where I feel like I'm being harsh on people, but it's like... that was your biggest opportunity to eliminate a core contingent of the Carthaginians' remaining forces. Or of the Carthaginian forces in general. That was 3 late Carthaginian hoplites that you could have isolated. And you just sat there. Like, why are you still defending this? You could have used that with those 2 units, and then that Eastern Spearman as buffer. Committed into this fight. Forced around the bridge. Force them to pull either men off or lose that contingent and be isolated across the bridge. Why are you committing now? Why? What the hell is happening? Did he wake up? This is not a moment to commit. You know that force on the wall. You don't know where they are. And if you're not going to move that force from the bridge... Yep, he's not even... Oh my god, what is he doing? I'm not harsh anymore. That was just dumb. God, fuck me, man. Celtics are almost at 100 kills. That's nice to see. Yeah, so Luca's finally moving. I guess he did actually wake up, but now that he's left Rome out to die, they're not as strong of a position now. Yep, and Carthage can easily just start firing in. Isolated Boei unit. Do you have rally as well with an Osworn? God damn it. I mean, so does the Legatus, but the Legatists you'd more prefer that, yeah. Still, Syrians are not helping. The Syrians could have definitely helped in that fight. What is happening with the Syrians? Am I not seeing something? Am I losing my mind? I don't think I am. Yeah, and the battle's starting to swing towards the defenders. I don't know. Am I just crazy?
Back, man! Back!
Scorpion did great. Good job. How'd the other Scorpion do? 254. Holy shit. That is just excellent fucking work from the Scorpions. Rome, you need to commit over here, because Seleucid isn't doing stuff, so you're running out of units to commit into this fight. You need to get over here, because Seleucid is just waiting for his moment. He's just waiting till you all exhaust yourself so he can claim the glory. That's what it looks like. Because he's doing jack shit. And he definitely committed earlier, so I don't know what his problem is with moving in now. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what to say. I think the defenders are going to win just because of the Seleucid plays in this mid game. I'll be honest. And I do mean to be harsh. Fuck it, I do. Like, yep, now Carthage is able to sneak its way over here and put pressure over here, which wasn't a threat until now. What, you're gonna waste archer volleys on an Iberian swordsman? Okay. They can just pull back to the next bridge. Are you gonna chase them with archers? And even the unit they're shooting at, the Iberians, God, they're great and all, but I mean, the units that are really dangerous are the, to be honest, just the late Carthaginian. I don't know. And now we can't move that unit off, so now we can't utilize that unit. Legatus is being forced to move up to activate his buff. Osworn Swordfaller's doing what they can. I like Boei. He's been pushing pretty hard in this mid phase, trying to get something done. Rome, there is no way you did not notice that happening. What the hell, guys? Are they actually committing to this assault over here? Holy cow. That might actually be a good play. We'll see how that goes for Rome, but, I mean, the only reason I wouldn't is I wouldn't trust Seleucid to push. So I'm worried that this is going to fizzle out without enough pressure, and they can send forces to eliminate that detachment. I mean, they're still managing to do some good damage down this corridor. Yes, that Oathsworn's still doing well. But seriously, this open area is open up for you Syrians. Get the Syrians in and fire, man. This is your prime opportunity to hit, but no, what are you doing with them? You don't need that Legion. Oh, God. You're still why are you firing at the Iberians? Oh, my God. Oh. Still a very even fight. I think it's still going to go to the defenders, because I think the Seleucids have been mismanaging plays since the mid-game. They're committing a Thorax in. That's a miracle. To be fair, they were committing down this corridor. Only thing they were really doing that I've liked. But you're the attackers. The defenders don't have to put pressure on you. You have to put pressure on them, and you're not. Not with ranged, not with infantry. The only infantry part that has any sort of presence is the one down here. I mean, they didn't have many men. I wouldn't call that a pull-through. But that's a misplay here, because now unit can... I mean, just get the Scorpion crew to just go. And need behind to get the attack and rear penalty. Done. That unit's screwed. Yeah. I mean... Look, the Romans are now up here to do that. Hit those Carthaginian archers, and then that infantry. Yep. You got another one running through. You don't want to hit with all three because they can't hit. That might be a big misplay right there. Yep, archers falling back. Pull those archers back. Naked warriors coming. Oh yeah, still funneling more men in. God. Yep, the Illyrian cavalry's going to hit the back. Yep, there you go. They were able to get forces back, and those two are too isolated. God, that's... Why are you... Oh my god, man. You should have moved up with them. This is a misplay right here, too. That's going to cost them this flank. They're going to lose those Socii Hastati. Yep, just eat yourself in. Just run in, to be honest. Run into the enemy there. You've got them. You don't need to send that force out. Just hit in. You'll crush the Sociis. Yeah. Yeah. There wasn't enough pressure. They were able to pull pieces away because look at all this that's still just good to sit. So of course RDI can move away. And since Carthage still has these forces with a healthy fucking late Carthaginian, they've still got these boys here. I mean, it's not looking good for them. The Celtic warriors are getting back in. I mean, I like how they ran in with the headhunt still active. There we go, the headhunt's gone. Go, go, get kills. Oh my gosh, they're actually getting kills. Let's go. Now the Socias were able to hold down long enough for the reinforcements to get here. That one wasn't. Eat yourself in. Don't take the javelin volleys. Just charge. Especially on this one. Charge into those nobles. If that unit's almost gone, that's perfect. That unit can drop. Yep, that unit dropped. Perfect, perfect. Now you have a freed up unit of Legionnaires. Those Socii can continue to flank. Right in there, and you can move that Legionnaire this way. Perfect. That could be perfect for you. Come on. Yeah. What are you chasing down? Hit into those Celtics. Don't hit into those Marines. Well, those Socii came back just to die. The reason you wanted the Socii in is they actually have a really good weapon damage for the flank. Their charge bonus isn't that great, but no, it's an infantry unit. Yep, now they're committed to the fight. Now you can get right on into the back of them. How's it going over here? Getting Force Bayek again. Still no. Why? Why are you committing to this assault? It is worthless for you to commit to this assault. It's a distraction. What are you doing? Literally pop these guys into hoplite wall, move them right up there. They'll be protected from archers from the flank, and bam. What are you doing? Honestly, if I was Carthage, yep, commit right here now that you've moved all your forces away. If you can commit and break through, bam, you've got them. Holy shit, what have you done? What are you doing, Seleucid? This is such a waste of your forces. Honestly, if I was the defenders right now, commit to this push right here. Hit these boys hard. Hit them on every flank they can so they can't react with enough forces, because those forces out there are going to hurt them. So literally just push on in and you force them to move around. Carthage continue to commit to the fight. Because if you push up, you can get the archers up and take out those Syrians. Honestly, that was a misplay on Carthage's side. How's this fight going? Legionnaire's still looking good. You need to commit to in. Both of them. Don't just send one in. Yep. Marines are going to commit in, so now that the nobles can flank with the other nobles and crush that legionary unit. Yep, what a beautiful sandwich there. That's why I love the noble hoplite.
At speed! Engage!
If you had another unit of cavalry. Oof.
At the double!
Yep, move the infantry in, and bam, you've just sandwiched the Seleucids. They are dead now. Ay. Ay, ay, ay. Naked warriors doing what they can. Marines are getting cut down. There's also no Sworn in there. Next unit of hoplite. They're doing well whittling down the center, but the issue is too many forces are committed to this fight over here from RDI, so these legionnaires are winning, but these are not. Let me just rotate. Yep. Honestly, if I were them, I wouldn't even done the side charge. Just get fully behind and hit, like they're about to do with these guys. Oh, the Marines are gonna fire. Oh no. That is going to be brutal on the Legionnaires. Alright, well, that side is over. This Seleucid expeditionary force is dealt with, and they're not going to be able to break through those light Carthaginian hoplites anytime easily. Honestly, you could have moved the archers back. But yep, those forces are dead. Those thorax are dead. Honestly. Yep, they're eventually going to lose in that fight, but they already held out long enough. Yep, commit into there. This unit of swordsmen is gone. Nice javelin volleys from the Marines. Who is the second wind? Oh, wow. Seleucid General did that. That's nice. Obviously not targeting the Scorpion, are you? Oh, looks like they're topping that, and the Scorpion is just stopping them. Get those boys in. You need to run them in. What are you doing with them? With that, they won. Now the Bactrian Peltis can actually just go and do that. Yep. Right into the back of those thorax, and they're going to do some real damage. Yep. There we go. The number's starting to chop now that the armor value dropped. Yep. Nice hit into the flank. Now flip around. Yep, exactly. While over here, they're going to continue to wipe out this front. Yeah. These archers out of ammo? Because if they're not, that's a really bad play. What are you doing? Gosh, okay.
On my order, withdraw!
Honestly, if I had to pull the Carthaginian general's bodyguard out of that fight, but I don't think he can anymore. That's why I don't like it. If you had a full unit of cavalry, you could have crushed into them and probably broken those. Yep, RDI is able to move out now with his forces. Over here, the Bactrian Royal Guard is still holding out. Some Threo Spear unit. Nice, nice, nice. Javies. Slingers. But there's not much left over here. To be fair, there's not much left in the fight itself. Yeah. Assuming, yeah, the Peltists are going to commit to the fight there. Same with those. Yep. Oh, wow. Front firing the Peltists. Now they are forced to run, and I think Peltists are faster. Yep, they are. Caught a few of them, but he baited back out. That's probably the smart move there, especially because of this. And now they don't have the forces to defend both sides, honestly. Yeah. Good job, sword followers. They actually pushed, did a really good job. Nice job there. They ended up winning that fight, but it cost them far too much time. Yep. Factory is able to hold. They need to break through somewhere important, and that outside gate is not important for them right now. Because it's already being pushed in another position. Honestly, get the Bactrian Pelters just charge in. Go, go, go. I mean, commit to the assault. They now don't have the infantry here. One there, one there. Just full commit. You've got this. Yep, they're committing this way. Now that the infantry is broken, yeah, this is it. Their units, yep, RDI, get in there. If RDI gets in here now, it's over. And there they go. Yep, those Illyrians can now just go and eat this way. Bactrian Royal Guard can hit this way and commit. And yep, infantry can commit this way, though they do now have to defend there. With RDI coming on around, boom. Good job, Bactrian Royal Guard. Those Balearics have ammo left, and with the RDI coming in this flank, oh boy. Good job, Illyrian Cavalry, doing what you can. Yep, there's now, with this full commit here, Sluk is going to try to break through here, but they can win that fight, but hey, look, the pikemen are doing stuff. Now they're in a very bad position because they're surrounded by Boii. You know what? They're doing what they can. Yep. RDI is pushing in now. Yeah. This is... the backline is completely crushed. Backline's not going to be able to do anything. Noble Hoplites caught him. Oh my god, that's bad. That's really bad for the Legatus. Maybe he's trying to get out to save himself. Oh, then just commit to the strike. Those Marines are doing amazing. They're killing so many archers. Poor boys. Honestly, get those Marines up there and just silence those Syrian archers. Good job.
Orders understood. Quick march.
They just pulled through now. Okay. Okay, I guess they just decided that they wanted to pull through and cheat. This actually might be going... This side is going to the Seleucids' favor because they decided they wanted to pull through the enemy. So it looks like that's going to cause a lot of fucking damage. You know what? Good on you, Carthage. Still wanted you to lose because of your general placement, but, I mean, that pull-through was... they're still doing it! That's just nasty. I'm sorry, Titled. You got screwed. That was a good play what you did to stop the Seleucids from going in, and they just decided to cheat. That's insane. I mean, the back line here is still crushed. There's nothing they can do about it. Despite all their cheating. That's probably the shittiest play I've seen in a while, to be perfectly honest. Because I've seen wall breach defenses before, and I've seen units kind of get caught up into each other during the wall breach. But that was just a straight pull through. And they conceded, probably. Yeah, they probably conceded with that. That was garbage. He is the neutral face. There we go. Yeah, the chat has the apple symbol at the end. But with that, sad end, sadly. It was a very good fight, I think. Ardia did well. He did the best on his team. I'm saddened to see that because I think Bowie I played a lot better than him. And I think Rum played a lot better than him. But title tier with Bactria. 202 for that Bactrian Royal Guard General, 121 for that Citizen Cav. Let's see how those Peltas did. 196, 207, 156, 126, nice. Bactrian Hillman, 102. There you go. Thorax-wise, one got 149, 125, 104, 126 for that Thoreos. So really good overall. Checks here, I mean, yeah. 214 on that Scorpion, nice job. Poorly timed, or well, not poorly timed, but poorly situated. 156 for the Balearics, 103, 168, 166, nice. 167 for those Italians, 113. 136 for late Carthaginian hoplites, nice. Then checks, 123 with 239 on those nobles, nice. 254 on that Scorpion, holy cow. 159 on that Illyrian. 147 on that Javi, 118 for that Slinger, 117 for that Hoplite, then the Marines, 190, 149, 167, 158, 384, and 128. They got the fact that they were able to work with the support with so many Marines is actually what it helped them so much. Then 134 on that Celtic. Seleucid here. 119, 152, 185 on those Syrians. Thorax-wise, 115, 114, 201. 119, 130, 104, 155, 145. 249 on that Thoreos. Fly on the wall. I know. Fly on wall. Or Florida Yon wall, as I like to say. 114, 122, 128 for those Oathsworn. Could have performed better, but they were stuck in a bad fight. If they had more support, they probably could have done it, but someone was sitting around. 115 for those Celtic bowmen. 124, 136, 234 for those sword followers. Legionary Cavalry, 141. Balearics, 190. One of those Syrians got 110. Legionary Cohort 253, 285, 122, 100. Sorry, those were the cohorts. Legionnaires 100, 141, 124, 118. Good overall. Wasn't enough to win. You've heard my complaints about this fight, where I think they went wrong. Not going to change, seeing how they performed in the end. They left their allies high and dry to get kills. But with that, of course, what did you think was the moment that caused the defender's loss? I always love to hear from you guys, or the attacker's loss. I'd love to hear from you guys. What could have been done better? Am I off the mark with Seleucid? Maybe I'm just too critical when I notice something. Let me know. We'll see you all next time. Bye for now.